The first bite is a revelation. A sharp, tangy crunch gives way to layers of flavor, fiery, funky, and impossibly alive. The garlic hits first, then the ginger, followed by a wave of umami that lingers long after the last chew. This is kimchi, Korea's most iconic contribution to the world's table. And it's been igniting taste buds for over 2,000 years. Legend traces its origins to the Three Kingdoms period, when Korean families learned to preserve vegetables through harsh winters using salt and fermentation. What began as a survival technique evolved into an art form, a cultural cornerstone, and eventually a global obsession.
That is outstanding.
Today, kimchi isn't just food. It's a living tradition, packed with probiotics, history, and a spice that brings people together. It's been putting smiles on faces and fire on tongues ever since. Walk into any Korean home and you'll find kimchi. Open any refrigerator and you'll discover jars of it. Baechu kimchi made from Napa cabbage. Kokdugi cubed from radish. Oisobagi stuffed cucumber, and hundreds of other regional varieties. Some are mild and sweet, others are aged to a pungent intensity that can clear a room. From Seoul to Los Angeles, from Tokyo to Berlin, kimchi has transcended borders, becoming a staple in fusion tacos, gourmet burgers, and even pizza. But how does this ancient fermented delicacy make the leap from small batches in clay pots to the shelves of supermarkets worldwide? The answer lies in a balance of tradition and technology, where centuries-old techniques meet cutting-edge precision. Come along as we uncover the incredible journey inside a modern kimchi factory, where millions of jars are crafted every year without losing the soul of this beloved dish. Inside this sprawling facility in Gwangju, South Korea, over 300,000 pounds of kimchi are produced every single day. The factory floor hums with activity. Stainless steel tanks tower overhead. Conveyor belts snake through vast prep stations. And the air itself is thick with the unmistakable aroma of garlic, chili, and fermentation. This is where tradition meets scale, where the meticulous craft of kimchi making is orchestrated with industrial precision, ensuring that every jar carries the same bold, balanced flavor that's been perfected over millennia. Every great kimchi begins with the cabbage. Truckloads of fresh Napa cabbage arrive at dawn, sourced from local farms where the cool mountain air produces heads that are dense, crisp, and sweet. Workers inspect each one, discarding any with blemishes or wilted leaves. Only the finest make it through. The cabbages are quartered lengthwise, their pale green layers fanning open like delicate petals. They're placed into enormous stainless steel vats filled with a carefully calibrated brine, a solution of sea salt and purified water. The ratio is critical. Too little salt, and the cabbage won't soften properly. Too much, and it becomes limp and oversalted. For the next 8 to 12 hours, the cabbage soaks, drawing moisture out and allowing the salt to penetrate deep into each leaf. Temperature and timing are monitored constantly. Sensors track the brine's salinity, while workers rotate the cabbages every few hours to ensure even absorption. When the time is right, the cabbage is rinsed 3 times in chilled water, removing excess salt and leaving behind a perfect balance. Tender, but still with a satisfying crunch. While the cabbage rests, the heart of the kimchi is being prepared, the yangnyeom, or seasoning paste. This is where flavor is born. In a separate wing of the factory, massive industrial mixers churn together fresh garlic, ginger, and onions, all finely ground into a pungent slurry. Then comes the gochugaru, Korean red chili flakes, vibrant and smoky, measured out in precise quantities. The chili is the soul of kimchi, its heat, its color, its character. Too mild and the kimchi falls flat. Too fiery and it overwhelms the palate. Here, consistency is everything. But the secret to a truly exceptional yangnyeom lies in the base, a sweet rice porridge called chapsal pul. In gleaming stainless steel kettles, glutinous rice flour is whisked into boiling water, stirred continuously until it thickens into a glossy, translucent paste. This porridge serves as a binder, helping the seasonings cling to every leaf, while also feeding the fermentation process with natural sugars. It's an ancient technique passed down through generations, now scaled up to industrial proportions. Once the porridge cools to exactly 95 degrees Fahrenheit, it's blended into the chili mixture along with fish sauce, salty, funky, and rich with umami, and salted shrimp, finely minced for an extra layer of briny depth. Some batches include pureed Korean pear or apple, adding a subtle sweetness that balances the heat. The mixer roars, folding the ingredients together into a thick, crimson paste that glistens under the factory lights. Meanwhile, green onions, garlic chives, and thin matchsticks of radish are prepped in a conveyor-fed slicing station. Blades flash in rhythmic precision, transforming whole vegetables into uniform pieces that will nestle between the cabbage leaves. Everything is kept cold, preserving freshness and preventing premature fermentation. Now comes the transformation. The salted, rinsed cabbage quarters are laid out on long stainless steel tables, each one awaiting its coating of yangnyeom. Workers, many of them highly trained artisans, move with practiced efficiency, spreading the crimson paste by hand. It's a tactile, almost meditative process. Fingers work the paste deep into each layer, ensuring that every leaf, every crevice is thoroughly seasoned. The rhythm is mesmerizing. Spread, fold, tuck. Spread, fold, tuck. Each cabbage quarter is transformed into a tightly packed bundle, glowing red and fragrant. The radish strips and green onions are tucked inside, adding bursts of color and texture. This is where machine and human touch converge. No automation can replicate the intuition required to coat each piece perfectly, to feel the resistance of the leaf, to know when it's just right. Once coated, the kimchi is transferred to portioning stations, where it's packed into jars of all sizes, from single-serving pouches to gallon-sized containers destined for restaurants. Each jar is filled by weight, ensuring consistency, and topped with a small amount of brine to keep the vegetables submerged. This is crucial. Exposure to air can cause spoilage and uneven aging. Lids are sealed with a vacuum process that removes excess air, locking in freshness, while still allowing for slight pressure release as fermentation continues. Even after packaging, kimchi is alive, still slowly evolving in flavor. It's one of the few foods that improves with time, growing richer and more complex as it ages. Labels are applied, each one featuring bold Korean script and a vibrant photograph of the finished product. The jars are inspected one last time under bright lights, checking for proper fill levels, intact seals, and any cosmetic imperfections. Quality control is relentless. Any jar that doesn't meet the standard is pulled from the line immediately. From the filling station, the jars glide onto high-speed conveyors, moving at a pace of over 1,200 jars per minute. They're sorted by size, packed into cardboard cases, and shrink-wrapped for transport. Robotic arms stack the cases onto pallets with mechanical grace. Each movement calculated to maximize efficiency and minimize waste. Refrigerated trucks back up to the loading docks, their engines idling as forklifts ferry the pallets inside. The kimchi must stay cold, below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, to slow fermentation and preserve peak flavor during transit. Within hours, these jars will be on their way to grocery stores, restaurants, and distribution centers across the country. Within days, some will cross oceans, bringing a taste of Korea to kitchens around the world. From a single factory in Gwangju, millions of jars travel each year, each one carrying the legacy of a 2,000-year-old tradition. What began as a winter survival food has become a global phenomenon, a probiotic powerhouse, and a culinary bridge between cultures. Whether spooned onto steamed rice, folded into dumplings, or eaten straight from the jar at midnight, kimchi remains a testament to the power of time, patience, and fermentation. From humble clay pots buried in the earth to the bustling production lines of a modern factory, kimchi has never lost its soul. It's still tangy, still fiery, still alive with flavor, and it's still bringing people together, one spicy, satisfying bite at a time.